I've been a ceramic artist for almost 8 years, and this past year I basically couldn't work at all. I know it sounds really dramatic, but hear me out. I live in Kyiv, and this past half a year, and well, more, we've had massive power outages. So sometimes we've had no electricity at all, like just a few hours per day. And of course, during that time, I had to cook some food for my family, take care of my kid, just do some household stuff and all of that. And between that and a really, really cold winter, it was just almost impossible to work and to produce ceramics, because if you know anything about ceramics, it's not a flexible medium. You have to show up consistently. Okay, you have to have electricity to fire your work. You need light to just work. And in winter that's also not an option, because it just gets dark at 4 p.m. here. It was just almost impossible to make anything. I was lucky to fire a few firings and have one collection ready, but that's all. And you know, I was feeling so stuck, like really stuck, because I thought about myself as a potter, as a ceramic artist, and I couldn't work. So I was a potter without pottery. And I know this all sounds depressing, okay, but it's really not, because it brought me here to this point, because recently something happened and it changed me completely. I stopped fighting the situation, I stopped fighting my circumstances, and I realized that I have to move on. Like, I cannot at this point in my life make ceramics. That's okay. And what's really important is to understand that I am an artist. First of all, I am a creator, because as long as I can remember, I enjoyed making things. I've tried making clothes at one point. I did hand poke tattoos, I did embroidery, I did some art like painting, and now ceramics. So I was just always in between different crafts and mediums, and that's okay. Like, this is who I am. I like to try new things. So as soon as I've put ceramics behind in my mind, I felt like from being stuck, I moved into this completely super energetic state. I felt like literally rushes of energy and ideas flow into my mind, and just it felt so great and so liberating, because I felt completely stuck, and now I just feel like I can do whatever I want. That feels great. Suddenly I'm full of ideas and I feel like myself again. Now, I'm not saying that I will not go back to pottery, because I know I will. I just love it too much to stop it completely. But at this point in my life, it's just impossible to make it. That's it. And here is something I used to be afraid of. It's starting fresh. Because being a beginner is uncomfortable. You don't have the confidence yet. You look at the works of other people and you compare your progress to their progress, and you think, what? I'm not good enough for that. Like, they are already over there and I'm just still here, you know? And also I've had thoughts like, will anyone find this interesting? Is this even worth sharing? But I've been thinking a lot about this lately, and I realized that the only person who needs to find it interesting is you. Because if you are interested enough in what you do, if it gets you out of the bed in the morning, that is enough to start. And the confidence comes later. It always does. And honestly, there is one thing that I really love about being a beginner. You get to experiment a lot. You don't have a reputation to protect. You don't have any expectations of you yet. You get to just try new things and see what works, what doesn't, what you like. And you get this childlike feeling of being new at something. It's such a great feeling if you think about it. You're just playing, and playing is where the best things come from. So what does this new chapter look like for me? I've got 3 things going on. First is I'm going to create a pottery ceramics video course for beginners. I'm really excited about this because I get to share everything that I know with other people who enjoy or like who want to start ceramics. And I think that's great because honestly, I think ceramics is such a wonderful art. So I'm really excited to share all of my knowledge and put it into this video course. So that's one thing that I'm currently busy with. The second thing is painting. I've always enjoyed painting. I've tried different mediums. I really like it, but I've always felt like I don't know how to do it enough to to do it. That's just such a silly thing to say because everyone starts somewhere, and I know that. So I've picked one medium really. It's oil pastels, and I'm doing like a daily painting challenge where I just try to paint consistently every single day. And then I'm gonna show you on this channel and on my Instagram how it's going and what my progress looks like. And I'm just basically right now I'm just playing. Like I'm not taking it too seriously. I'm trying different colors. I'm trying different techniques and all of that. Like there is no consistent style yet. I don't have a recognizable style or anything, but that's just a part of the process. And I think it's really fun to share it with everyone. Like honestly, I was never confident in sharing my weaknesses, and I've always felt ashamed if I cannot do something like in the best way possible. Hello, perfectionism. But right now I feel like sharing the whole process is actually quite interesting, and I realize that I love to see other people start from zero and build something. So yeah, it can be really scary to do some work and just share it on the Instagram, on a brand new Instagram account with 0 followers, and no one sees the work yet, and it just feels so silly sometimes to put it like to be this serious person. But everyone has to start somewhere, and this is where I start. So, and the third thing that I'm currently busy with is content. I've started this YouTube channel and a new Instagram account for my paintings, and I just want to make more videos. First of all, I want to make more vlogs and like family memory videos, like just everything that is going on in my life. I think it's gonna be so wonderful to have those in like 5 years time or 10 years time. It's gonna be great to have those to show to my kid like what was going on. It's just building like a memory blog. So this channel is gonna be about vlogs, pottery videos, probably painting, absolutely, and just creative talk. Like I really want to talk more about what inspiration looks like. How do you find ideas? How do you brainstorm? The beginner mindset and what it means to create work, to be an artist when times are really hard. I don't know where this is going, but I think that's okay. What I do know is that I'm really excited to start this new chapter in my life, in my creative process, and I thought, why not share it? Why not bring you along from the very beginning, from the most messy parts of it, and just show you how it goes? If that sounds like something you want to watch, then I'm glad you're here. Subscribe if you want to follow along, and everything else is in the description, and I'll see you next time.